We are all encouraged these days to get as much exercise as we can. So, parents, would you allow your children to walk to school on a foot bus? What is a foot bus, you may ask? We're going to explain right now. It's a new concept being tried out in a town in northern Italy, just below Lake Como. Parents and school staff in yellow vests pick up students along different routes, and then they walk them to school in a big group. Now, the idea behind it is that children get fit while helping the environment, too. The foot buses walk, rain or shine, and officials in Lecco, where this was born, say 450 students right now take part in this from 10 elementary schools, and that they've eliminated more than 100,000 miles of travel.
Wow.
So that means emissions as well.
Yeah.
I think this is awesome. I mean, I know a lot of parents are kind of hesitant to let their kid walk to school because they are unsupervised, and there's just an element of worry there. So I think it's great that your kid would be able to walk to school, be supervised, have their friends around.
Good invigorating way.
Yeah, I totally agree with it. My dad's from Italy, and you know, he was riding a bike and doing so many outdoor activities, as he's told me in the past, from very young ages. So this doesn't surprise me that maybe it's picking up in Europe, but hopefully we can, you know, bring it over here to areas where it's actually, you know, can be feasible.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Because a bigger city like Buffalo, which has, you know, I don't know how many dozens of bus routes.
Not easy.
It's not easy, and they're so far from the schools.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Good start. All right, here's a question for all of you who go to movies. Has someone texting actually ruined your experience in the movie theater? You won't have to worry about this. In a theater in Texas, they have a firm no texting rule, so they recently kicked a patron out for being on her phone during the movie. She was so mad about it that she called and left the theater a very angry voicemail. So the theater started playing her message before other movies as a warning to other potential texters. Listen in.
So, excuse me for using my phone in USA, United States of America, where you are free to text in a theater. I was not aware that I couldn't text in your theater, all right?
Let me tell you, it was hard to find, apparently, this small, swear-laden bit of her text. There's no word if the theater has had to remove any other patrons from it because of texting. Right. She sounds young.
Oh, my gosh. I just love, in the United States of America, there's nowhere in the Constitution that says you are entitled to use your phone in every place you ever go to.
Didn't have those phones back then. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Isn't it?
It's a good warning, though, for people, I guess, you know. I mean, nothing bothers me more when I'm in the theater and somebody's texting or even
But the
talking.
lines they were talking
it pops up and you can see it all over the place.
Absolutely.
And you just think,
it's distracting.
you go to a movie to sit down and watch, not talk to all your friends. Stay home and watch a movie if you need to.
And you pay if you're there. You're paying $10, $15 to go.
Yeah, that's why I eat all my popcorn while the previews are up. So I'm making all kinds of chomping noises, but then the movie comes on, I stop eating.
How considerate of you.
I am. I'm very considerate when it comes to going to the movies.
I'll be watching you. All right. Here's an idea for all you parents out there. It's going to make you say, ah, or huh? Listen in. If you live in L.A., you can soon rent a grandmother for a day or more. An employment agency that finds older women domestic jobs is launching a brand new business called Rent a Grandma. The founder says his grandmas, women over 50, can provide better care because of their years of experience and because they won't text or tweet while on the job. They may do it at home. We're not saying it's the age thing. It's because they are told not to. The grandmas have a rate of $16 to $23 an hour. And I was just online, I was reading there. They have tried it in other areas, and it's very successful on both ends, employing the seniors as well as providing homes that need care.
I think it makes sense. I think maybe the name of the Rent a Grandma might throw you off a little bit. Right. It might sound a little kinky, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. I just went there. But
Come
seriously,
back,
I mean, I think it's a great thing. Like you said, I mean, grandmas know how to care for kids. They've done it before, so they are the right people to maybe have watching your kids, you know. And if you don't have, I lost my grandparents when I was 15, so, you know, might have helped.
I still have my grandmas, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to rent them because I have them all the time. I actually saw one of them last night. It was lovely, but they're so valuable. And I think if you don't have that, and many people don't have, like, parents don't have their own parents living in the area, it's somebody that you can call to watch your kids that you may trust the same way you would one of your own parents.
Right.
It's like a Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Sure.
Yes.
Grandmother, grandfather.
What an excellent tie-in that was.
Wonderful segue.
Because that's what we're going to be talking about next. Next.